thing over here. My son talking about I want to use the shade to the next. Let it go, let it go. Trying not to, trying not to say nothing crazy. Chihuahua. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I got to put it upside down. I'm not peeing it, isn't it? I thought it was in here. Oh, it's right there. This man had a very good topic. He said, "Why don't? Hey, hello, everybody. Uh, I'm here. I am here. Hello. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you guys. Let me know how y'all doing. Everybody okay? I pray, hope so. We are all getting through this thing called. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm okay. I'm a little stressed out, but I can't catch a break, bro. I can't catch a break. But I already have. That's why I said a couple of days ago I needed a couple more days to rest because I already felt the energy. I felt it before it hit. I felt it 5+ years ago. So um, it's just like I don't even know. Am I supposed to be crying right now or what? Like, am I supposed to be like? It makes me like furious. He made me want to go put hands on these people doing stupid moves and doing just selfish things that they do. Like I was kind of saying, this man had a very good idea for these disgruntled world, these governmental leaders to go fight each other, fisticuffs, go fight each other, quit putting everybody else in it. Everybody else don't want to be involved in your bullshit. Yeah, summer's always fun. Especially when I get to see children, people happy, the children happy, really. They just naturally are happy. They haven't, hopefully dealt with too much stress. So it always makes me happy to see animals and children, childlike people. That always makes me happy. Makes my day. From the stresses of adulting, not really what it's life supposed to be like. And honestly, it's supposed to be free. It's not supposed to be slavery. And this is the part that I'm always over. Whew. There's so many notes that I took, so much stuff to talk about. Thank you guys for the like, shares, and subscribes. Thank you guys so much. I think I only found one person I could subscribe back to that subscribed from the last live. The hell? Oh, that's Frosting. I'm like, what the heck is on my finger? Bro. I thought it looked like a burn when I first looked at it. But yeah, summer is adulting for me right now. Yeah, that's a little baby singing their song. Came out 10 years ago. Um, Passport Trace Media. Little Chris featuring Heaven. This is Don't Shoot video. So if y'all need to rewind it or when it uploads, y'all can rewind it and go look the song up. It's called Don't Shoot. Put the guns down. The more interesting, I find it like there's a YouTuber, he's light skinned. And I find a lot of these shapeshifters, they really disrespect women. It's not like a healthy, I want to say, like my goal, right, is to address things, but also give solutions with those things, ways of healing, proper ways of getting better at communication, okay, and healing and the process, knowing the things that were altered to have everybody into it. For those who don't have the patience, like I said, patience is a lot of the thing in which we need to have and not be an impulse simply because that is used against us. That's mainly used against our egos and our fictitious ways and like jealousy and envy and like low vibrational things like that. And people that don't understand how they are in that energy and how they really do resonate with that energy and how to heal it and not so much project it and have massive groups, right? In this ego. Just really having people say, hey, take some time out, reflect on your actions before you take them, and really digest and think about what's what could really be going on behind the scenes. Look at the different perspectives, right? Look at all perspectives of what could the possibilities be, and let's determine the best outcome. Okay? And unfortunately, right now, we don't have world leaders that are particularly in that energy. And ultimately, they're being ran by other agendas. There's malevolent and there's benevolent. Um, the malevolence, they don't care. They don't have emotions. So when you get the energy of something does not feel right, something is not right in what they're saying and how they're um, expressing what is actually going on as opposed to what needs to happen. And then, like, the narcissism of it all. Hold on, yeah, my lip is like peeling. Ooh. The narcissism of it all. Dump truck saying, "Oh well, you guys need to get out there fast, and or nothing's gonna happen." And he does what? He sends a nuke. It's like, and then apparently he's surprised that his plan of defense gets leaked. How are you surprised at that? Because at this point, like I was saying before in my other live, I think I unlocked it, or yeah, because they're automatically locked and I have to unlock them. If I didn't, I'll do it after this live. But he's not, they're so demonic. And so, like I said, these demonic forces will use your body until you crash out. They don't care. Demons look for bodies just as well as angels can embody a body, right? The way that corporate is set up, corporate is set up to use and save pennies on the dollars, cheap labor, overseas labor, with all of our information, with everything that we receive, with everything, right? And these have been things that I've been expressively talking about over 5 years now. What in his pea brain mind made him think that doing immigration, I believe people that did wrong, should, absolutely get their karma. I don't believe that people that are innocent, that are doing the right thing and healing and learning and trying to evolve, should be affected, right? On the mass scale of which he's trying to deport immigrants, right? There's so many things I want to say because this is just triggering a chain of the right questions to be asked for people to understand what's going on. I'll just state this real quick and I'll move on to what I want to say. For one, who's the true immigrant here? It's not the people that he's deporting. These corporations have been doing this for a few hundred years now. They just evolved, and which is actually de whatever. I can't even spit the words out right now. De-evolution, whatever. De-evolving, okay? They're the one that they made the borders, they enslaved people and made it a toxic slavery when toxic slavery was not a thing, right? it was a thing, but it was like, okay, well, you can get your own land after whatever term of like 4 years. It wasn't a forever thing. These people have turned things into forever things, into a certain, excuse me, into a certain criteria of superior and inferior, um, via skin color, via tax bracket. I've talked about this for a few years now, about 5 years. So, I, with my personal experience of knowing corporations and how they work and how there literally are two tax brackets, and it's crazy, 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 crazy. How this shit is going down. You won't really understand it until you have your own business. Okay, my ear is ringing. So, who are the true immigrants? But it's like, what's crazy is how Iran is using, for one, Shamar. They and I'm just speaking honestly. This is petty for them to use Shamar as examples of use in the backlash of melanated people. That they're saying that this is what they're going to use Shamar for, right? To punish melanated people. You wrong, and double wrong, and the wrong people to be targeting at any point in time at this moment. Your number one focus should be the number one focus that was focused on you, on you. So, priorities. And then you think about the things that are going on over there with the children, with the women, with all of this, and how women are always being suppressed in different countries, in different levels, and it's supposed to be okay. And I can guarantee you, if God said anything was okay, it would be for that reason. The women and children. Always. That's a no no. Not to say it's not for men as well. Anybody being mistreated, no matter the color. But women and children, they need a future. Not these grown ass men with fucking toys using nuclear weapons as if they are toys. It's not for them. I don't have a cash app. My cash app was stolen, and yeah, I don't have one. Thank you for the offer, though. I appreciate that. Um, but these immature people using these nuclear weapons as their toys. I mean, honestly, I feel like you guys need to go fight each other and leave people out of it. But this toxicity of generational curses have built up so much to where it has people thinking that they're invisible. This man dump truck can't even keep a wet paper bag from a rainy day. I wouldn't trust him with shit. This man, if I'm not mistaken, I just seen a headline saying that he just released Diddy. Remind you, they unalived Nipsey Hussle because he also was going to do a Dr. Sebi documentary. So was Nick Cannon, but he stopped because he feared the same thing for him, his family. You know, it's a real thing. It takes balls to really just go ahead and say fuck it and do it, because at the end of the day, God is going to use you. So these people, instead of promoting ways of healing, ways of dealing with emotional, impulses, and the right way to go about handling and resolving issues, this is why men shouldn't run shit. Um, and I say that very harshly just because, it's just the fact. If women run the world, a lot of women will run in their damn business. A lot of healed women. So, and that's been something that's been said for years. For years. But then again, look at how things were back in the day. They were really truly ran by women before men came in. It became a toxic way of governmental system to our nations. Understand that. The abuse of power, people in power abusing their power. This is plainly and clearly a devotional subject of what I really teach about healing the inner child. And the people that work on healing their inner child, how they get treated by people in authority, abusing their authority. Two, 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 two. And I've been seeing 4, 4, 4, 4 for 2 days in a row. So these people in authority, abusing their authority, ultimately, it just shows how unhealed on a mass scale everyone is, for the most part, other than the percentage of people that ultimately, a reader said it the best the other day, that we take on the energies of breaking the generational curse for other people that don't want to pick up the slack. And that's why we get energetically drained twice as much, because we are doing more than twice as much the healing work for other people besides ourselves in our past lives, in our present, in our future, what we have to heal and what we have to go through. Yeah, if y'all want to see the little journey of what happened to my Cash App, you guys can go back to about the day before Mother's Day, or probably the day after Mother's Day, technically last year, 2024, and see what happened. I actually got jumped, and they literally stole every penny that I had worked hard for. Nobody had really gave me a dime. Worked hard for that. It was $200+ they had stole, and they shut down my account because I wouldn't pay it back. Then they wouldn't work with the police. Cash App is a piece of shit, honestly. And yeah, those people were actually on my other real spiritual boss's help, or is it real spiritual boss's help? What was my other channel called? I think it is real spiritual boss's help. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I forgot. There should be two channels. But anyways, if you go back to the timeline last year around June, you'll find it. Then you'll also find my other channel as well, which I can't even think of right now. But I'll probably add. I was thinking about adding a video from last year that had this something to do with present day. I was gonna post a link, so look for that in the comment section of one of the shorts that I just put up. The last two shorts about it was about farming and the jobs, right? So the corporations and the jobs. Now, back in 2000, Was it 10, 11? 2010 to 11, probably early 2011. My ex-husband tried to steal my children away. Well, yeah, he did. He tried to steal them away from me then. And somebody told me, I could go on in the field and work, in which, they did have fields and, you could work and earn some money. And I was like, fuck it. Shit, I got to do what I got to do. I wanted to keep my car. I tried to want to keep my car. Definitely need to keep my house at the time. So this shit is crazy. But needless to say, I got up, I want to say about five. Well, five. I think it was about five to go walk down around up the street and around the corner to go work in the field. They wouldn't let me work in the field simply because they considered me to be African American, which I'm actually Egyptian, right? And I just like, damn, isn't that crazy? Every fucking like, dude, I really needed the money then. I was really going through some shit then too. My uncle had did some shit. I ended up finding out later. He was scared for his life because I crashed out about mine. I don't play about my children. I don't play about children. Period. Not even, they don't even have to be mine. Like, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But I talked about that periodically in different videos. But this system saying that, oh, well, we expected blacks to come back and work at the farms. Who the fuck is you talking to? Why would y'all assume that and then that goes to tell and show. Oh shit. The whole thing fall. Just how sick look. Tower moment for real. Just how profoundly sick this society is. For these motherfuckers to think that melanated people was gonna come back and work in the fields for them. They really thought we was gonna go back and work in the fields for them. They thought we was that. Some people are hard up and hard up on work that they need work like that. You know what I mean? And maybe they have a hard criminal background or something. They might come and work on the field. But even some of them, it's like, what the fuck do I look like going and working in the field? A lot of them won't do it. Some of them will just to, you know what I'm saying, just to be able to pay bills and do what they got to do. The sport they have or whatever it may be, the reason why they would want to go work in the field. And I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't work in the field. They would rather do some unsavory things, death to the fool, to the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and that's the eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight of Wands, fast communication. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the 10 of Pentacles, what? 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I mean, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups to the 10 of Wands. To do what they got to do for their family. The Death, the Fool, the Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Two of Cups. Eight of Wands. Fast communication. And Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like Ain't that wish fulfillment? Oh my God. It's been such a long time since I've seen the Ten of Cups. I think it was the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords. No, not Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. I think it was the Nine of Swords. No, it was something about it might have been can't sleep at night or something, having trouble sleeping. Ten of Pentacles. Let me get this out. Ten of Pentacles. So I know what the Ten of Cups is. Ten of Cups is total wish fulfillment. I haven't seen that picture in so long. Ten of Cups. Okay,
The Ten of Pentacles represents wealth, family, long-term success, reversed financial failure, greed, envy, or loss. The Ten of Pentacles.
Okay, so generational wealth. This is what we talked about. This is what it's about. Generational wealth. You got to build up the generational wealth. The Queen of Pentacles. That is in the Nine of Cups. That is complete self fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. And it's not easy with the Ten of Wands. Some shit you gotta fight for. Sometimes you gotta cut everybody else your life just to gain the shit yourself. Trust me, I'm living it. It's a beautiful thing and it's sad at the same time. Okay. So, needless to say, I was having a very hard time. Couldn't go work in the fields. I did end up losing my car at that time. I didn't lose my house at the time, and it was a house. It was a 3-bedroom house, 2 bath, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. I think it was 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Living room, kitchen, big, huge. Front yard, backyard, very nice. Needless to say, Capricorns is the fucking devil. He said, motherfucking Capricorns. It is new moon in Cancer. Emotional damage. So, thank you, God. But, God make everything fair out the way that it did for a reason. I just had to get my own self out the way, which is ultimately usually the problem. So for these corporations to make these borders, to make these generational curses, to make us look at each other in a certain light, and then not to tell melanated people what their true heritage is, was to find out all of this shit, to have to decipher and decode everything is a big task in itself. For them not to want women to rule is ridiculous. And it goes back to who's the protector. The woman. Ultimately, who takes care of the children are the women. Look at the lions, Um, everybody different. But some of these true things in nature, they just really are what they are, and it really tells in that as well. I found it very interesting that those things were even pointed out. Damn, that looks so close to rose gold. I should have used this and put that silver in there. Don't that look cute? Kind of mad at myself. And then not even the government system, right? Just like in 9/11. 9/11, oh my God, I was going through another test in my life. And was in a predicament. I couldn't really do anything, but felt extremely bad because of the situation. Um, was in fear for my sister, and it made me look at a certain group of people a certain way because of this lie the government came up with and these people lied about. There was no planes that crashed into the Twin Towers. These people put bombs in there and blamed and accused another race of so and so, right? And it wasn't even them. But had us looking at them sideways, these are the things that the government does to divide and conquer. Understand that. And me being older and understanding and learning what truly happened. And the only reason why I fucking know that is because the best Capricorn I will ever get along with is Aaliyah. It was a ritual sacrifice. It was them using her and Queen of the Dam, them using her as a sacrifice, and then the Twin Towers in the Super Bowl. It was something in that effect, in that order at that time. And I just want to cry. I just want to cry. I'm so thankful when I think about it because y'all, the many times I escaped death by these people's grasp, it's these beings, it's not even funny. To the point they try to start coming in my face and try to do it themselves, and they just don't know. Look, the wrath of God is in me. That's all I'm going to say. So, just like even, back then at that age, in that time of era, my perspective on Africa is, damn, they're all over there like they're poor, they messed up, their babies swole, belly swole, they only got rice to eat day and night. Just got me boo-hooing for more than the plus 10 years of my life, thinking this is the way Africa is over there. Just lying to us until, I got older. And I want to say around my 30s. Yeah, I want to say around my 30s, between 25 and 30 is, when I was on Facebook and I started reaching out to these people and actually seeing that they did not live that life. And they actually, had progress. They've actually had better than. They actually had tribes out there. Our tribes are destroyed over here. They're actually given to Caucasians. Not so much the tribes, but what land do we have to go rest on? What land do we have to go reprieve to? All because of the made up fascist bastards that said that we only came from Africa, and that is not the truth. It's the reason why we don't have fucking Christopher Columbus Day. Because the motherfucker was lying. So they took the day away. So for corporations to take our personal information and want to capitalize and keep melanated people enslaved while keeping them uneducated, keeping them dumbed down with the other masses, and divide and conquer tactics and cheap labor overseas as we see with the Gucci, the Prada, the Louis Vuitton, the Medusa, and all of that, right? Red bottoms and all that, whatever kind of name range you can think about, Juicy Couture, BB, whatever. How much they charge on the dollar with actually how much they pay for labor is ridiculous. It's robbery. It's buffoonery, but yet again, we were not taught the truth, right? Only when you get to a certain point, you will learn the truth. And thank God, the you know the Chinese man that did expose the truth and came out on public platform and exposed the truth to help more masses see of how much of an illusion that they are in. This is just like a jolt of downloads of infinite wisdom and power that you can install in yourself to help wake yourself up out of this delusion of what we've been raised in to be, right? Fictitious, materialistic. I say it time and time again. I can't believe there was an actual time when you get shot, murdered, killed, jumped, beat up over stepping on somebody's shoe. I ain't never been the type, but don't hurt my toes. That be the toe, get off my toe, man. You know, might just like nudge you, push you, depending on the situation. Get up on my toes, ease up on my toes. But never want to kill somebody over that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, anyways, the Lord have mercy, I swear. Um, are a very bad, volatile economical system, but it's just what it explains itself. It's a economical system that really wasn't existing out of balance until they made it imbalance. Because they want to be capitalists, because they want to be slave drivers, because they want to divide and conquer. They have no feeling. I have to understand they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Michael Jackson said it the best. You know, he's one of the ones that said it the best. They don't really care about us. They really don't care about us. They don't care about um, they don't care about shit. They don't even give a fuck about their own children. Like these crash out dummies 101. Y'all learn nothing. Now we know. Now we know really who the one. Look, hey. Now we know who's the one in charge of Diddy. Who's behind? Who's really behind Diddy shit? Damn it, September. It was the 3rd of September. The day I always remember. That was the day when my daddy died. Mm-hmm. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was home. And when he died, all he left was alone. Alone. Thing is, these motherfuckers don't die. They just get new bodies. And it's gonna take all of what it's gonna take for people to understand that these beings they can only change bodies because there's a group of them that refuse to heal, change, heal, and evolve, right? Grow, heal, and evolve. They absolutely refuse. Except for the ones that do have the free will to take a choice and make the choices in order to gain back your soul. This is what Earth is. Instructions before leaving Earth. That what is the Bible. And them tearing apart the Bible and taking parts out the Bible and not wanting you to know the truth should be a big, huge red flag. You like, what is really truly going on? I don't even want to talk about the dream I had today. It like really irritated me and irritated the fuck out of me for real. Because I was doing pretty good and then that dream happened. I'm like, what the fuck? People just really want to get okay. Needless to say, it had to do with my children, my eldest children, and my children's father is so hell bent on control that he faithful to himself that he would just do the thing like y'all seen Precious. I seen the preview, pissed me off enough. I just seen a clip. I watched the clip because I seen Mariah Carey in it. I was like, oh, she's in here. But still, even still, I was just like, I was still fucking agitated by watching this. Mind y'all, I was adopted and I went through enough, man. I went through enough. I really didn't. I didn't want no flashbacks. That movie would emotionally just, it would drain me. It would drain me, and I can't watch it. But I mean, the Lemony Snickets movie with Jim Carrey, that's my ex-husband. Comparison to the movie, I said Precious, huh? What is that movie called? With Monique in it? It's not damn Precious. That movie is not Precious. Movie with Monique in it, abusive mother. It's not Precious. It's it is Precious. Jesus. When I say Precious, I thought about, I forgot what movie it was, and she was like Precious, and that movie freaked me out. Yeah, I think it was like an old school slave movie, and they had take the girl's baby away from her. Yeah, it is called Precious. So showing me the comparison, I guess, between the two and the reenactments and yeah, the trauma that they want to cause. I just seen the help. That made me giggle. That was the day that my daddy died. Oh, I swear, oh Jesus. God is going to, I'm actually kind of scared because y'all better be lucky. Y'all better, excuse me, count your lucky damn stars because only God, but God is at the same time, God is letting everybody see right now who the fucking devil is for real. Who worship the devil, who serve the devil, and who the fucking devil is. They said it was somebody over Diddy, right? Somebody more wealthy, somebody more empowered. Now they just gave him more power. Who would that be? Dump truck. The diddler and dump truck. So that makes sense now. I think it's a possibility that Jay-Z changed and he did, he turned and he changed. He's not who he used to be. He's actually wanting to grow, heal, and evolve. There's a difference between People that grow him involved and people that fucking just don't. And or they put on a mask that they have grown, healed, and evolved. You know, difference. The movie Precious, old slave time movie. That movie had to come out in the 1980s. Did it have Whoopi Goldberg in it? And they're talking about Whoopi Goldberg. Ooh, I need to get one of those. I know those things will feel so good. I'm just really mad because it's got me debating on just really just, and it's just don't make my life complicated. This motherfucker's pissing me off. He's agitating me on a whole nother level. He got me wanting to say, "Come on and fight me, old man." And I know this motherfucker wouldn't even do it. Even Musket, he talking about, I'll fight. But no, you wouldn't. You would fight and be fair. These motherfuckers, they chicken shit. They is so chicken shit. They would not fight fair. These the type of motherfuckers that will lose a fight and still be salty about it and be some salty bitches for real. And would just, do some petty shit. They don't give up. They haven't gave up on shit else of being petty and childish. What make y'all think that they gonna fight and just be like, okay, all right, we good? They wouldn't. They childish. They got too many fucking toys. They got too many, too many games they like to play. Too many bullshit ass laws that they want to make. And it's like, I see what God is doing. I see volcanoes exploding. I see shit shaking up. I'm just like, so y'all really just, they don't care. They don't care, bruh. When I say they don't care, apparently dump truck has been on that plane or something that can survive. How the fuck, and this is another question. Just a smart question that people should be really asking, inquiring about, right? How do you build a plane that can survive a nuclear war? From all the destructive videos that they have showed us with nuclear bombs. Go watch the videos. How did the video camera take the video? This is another of the so-called conspiracy theorists. They say, right? They say, oh, conspiracy theorists don't know what they're talking about. But then people really start asking the right questions like, well, damn, how did they test a nuclear weapon and was able to catch a very good view of the nuclear damage? That's a good fucking question. I need more smart people, intelligent people around me like that. Like, seriously. Your vibe is your tribe is your vibe. Oh, we're Spiritual Bosses is the other channel too. HEL. We're Spiritual Bosses Help is my second channel. That's like where I started off. Y'all can go like, share, subscribe to that channel as well. But I've grown, healed, and evolved through this whole journey. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you all. Thank you all. What? Oh, okay. I was so confused for a second. I don't even know why. But they say, oh, these conspiracy theorists, and they don't know what they're talking about. But then when we all ask the right questions and then we sit and we reflect on these things before we take action, and we're like, damn, well, this is wrong the whole time. So why would we be fighting these people again? Why? The people that beg to ask the question why are the smartest people on this planet fucking earth. Didn't Albert Einstein on asking the right question. He said the smartest person isn't in having the right answer. It's the smartest person is asking the right question. Oh, okay. Because he's doing Demetria. That's facts. I haven't even looked to see if they have a TED talk about what the hell's going on right now. Okay, are Caucasians really having the right question right now? Besides trying to put melanated people back in the field? What the fuck is y'all thinking anyway for those who really think that is a thing? Is insanity. Insanity. The fuck? Woo! Fight for basic labor. And that's slavery. The fuck you mean? No, take your ass and you go work your own fucking field and shit. Fuck. Mind you, my disappointment of the people I knew, I had 22 acres of fucking land, yo. And had the most ingenious way of having generational wealth. And they shitted on me. Shitted on themselves. Twice over now. 10 times over. At this point, y'all all on the floor. Hatred filled up to the brim. Absolutely absurd. I know it's the Albert Einstein picture I had that
Albert Einstein was asked in an interview, what would he do if he had
that I took a screenshot of or downloaded from Facebook or something like that.
His response was, if I had an hour to solve a problem and my life depended on the I would spend the first 55 minutes determining the proper question to ask. For once I know the proper question, I could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes. Albert Einstein was asked in an interview.
It took me was it 37 cents or 37 minutes? I don't know, but it'd be back in one of my videos. It's like it's all right now. Because at this time, I don't know. I don't. They always want to disrespect God, though. They always want to disrespect God and be like, oh, oh well. I just do what I want. I think I'm going to wear my twisties for the rest of the summer because I'll be damned if I have a wig on and I just fall out because I had one on and it was nighttime and my head was banging and I did not appreciate it whatsoever. I was like, no, thank you, no, thank you. So I believe so. I believe so. I think that would be the best bet. So y'all get to see different parts of me. Yeah, I don't just dress comfortably all the time, but sorry, Jesus Christ. But I know when God had me doing certain things about to happen, and I don't want to be in denial about the shit. But at the same time, I'm just like, this is a lot. Y'all cannot expect for melanated people, for one, for us to have to fight for knowing our true heritage and history and tribal tribalness of ourselves. Just now coming into this, as we are, and having to teach our children up out through the bullshit of what's currently going on. Y'all can't expect us to want to just jump forth and be in the trenches with everybody. And when we're actually stronger in spirit anyway, then what you would have to do really is do your reflection, do your healing, breaking your generational curses, and getting in the same vibration. But it's time for those who sat back for so long and just watched the shit go down. It's time for y'all to now take a front seat and a stand for the ones that did it before. This is a sharing of a reciprocational energy, right? The infinite sign, right? It's a reciprocation, and it just so happened that this reciprocation comes with a bit of karma as well. It comes with the self reflection for those who actually self reflect and take this into consideration, of which the damages that were done before. What was that? So we talked about that. Computer shows peace, truth. Mean honor, vampire. Yeah, we talked about the Dark Waters 9. Let's say 18 June 2024, 25. Peace and Empress can't mind their own business at all. They can't. They can mind their motherfucking business. Bitch, none of your motherfucking business. They cannot bind their business to save their motherfucking life. These are, when I tell you, the energy speaks for itself. You can tell where these beings came from, the inner workings of Adam. They came from the inside of Adam. Adam created these beings. So they were more of an outward expression that was already being suppressed, ultimately. Ooh, why do my face look like that? They wrong as hell. Uh-huh. Um, I always wanted to get a T-shirt and put like everybody from good and bad experiences, like the YouTubers and shit, on a T-shirt with their funny faces. Look, this is hilarious. Adrenochrome, we talked about that. The fear. I told you when I seen that they was putting out all these fucking scary movies, I was like, they're snatching, they are thirsting, they are dying for energy. They're not getting none of mine. I ain't even scared. It's like torturing the person that you can't fucking torture no more. I'm in that energy. I'm in that energy, and that's would say they a little scared right now. I'm a little scared of me right now. Like, what is this? What is this energy? Ugh. Oh, translate. A road to death. What was it? Astralis. Okay. Road to death. I don't know. Y'all look at this. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. I'm gonna hold it up so y'all can screenshot it, so y'all can write it down. A lot of these things we can decode, right? And translate them because they destroy so much of the original information. Yeah, them motherfuckers. Oh, that was another thing. So they made. It's not funny. They already made another artificial intelligence, right? How did they do this? They did it with the chip with no dip. Okay, they did it with the CV, the 1 9. Okay, they did it with that because now they're saying even do your research. A road to death. That kind of makes sense. That they even are getting Wi-Fi signals from graves. So the people that you see walking on clouds, they made a artificial heaven. That is a part of their upstairs artificial heaven. Understand? Because they want to be gods, right? Underground tunnels, move, trees, shapeshift, and broken concrete, broken or cracked concrete walls, wires that go underground. How they are, and which is the smart, diabolically smart, how they would traffic children and children come kidnapped, missing, how they do this, and it's connected to underground. And then we know, periodically Google Maps will have then people get paid and they drive through and then you'll see an aerial view of certain things that I just watched a video with that. And the guy Dark Waters 9, you guys can go watch his YouTube channel. I've been putting up a few key informational parts of his videos up so you guys can go watch his past videos, I guess the past 2 weeks. Um, how this man discovered it was a tunnel behind him, in between him and a Home Depot. And it triggered, was it him? I think it was him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all go watch the short, y'all find it. But it triggered a memory of how I'm trying to think was crazy, right? My ex-husband, right? Of how they trying to unalive me me and my children, because ultimately he was going to have to unalive, his cousin was going to have to unalive my child, him and his wife or whatever, right? And because we were actually up at the same time, and then all of us was in there, it was going to wake my daughter up, so I don't know how that wasn't going to be a thing, right? And it was something big laying on the bed, imprinted, and it looked like a huge gun, right? From what I can remember. But when those two little boys came up missing after we left, the state, right? After we left the state, because we knew things were getting too dangerous. It was not a good feeling nor a good look. It it was a setup. Cameras were cut down, all kind of shit. And where this couple lived, Trezell and what the fuck's her name? The hell is her name? Jocelyn. So it is Jocelyn. Trezell and Jocelyn West. Their home, if you guys go look up the case, their home was next to a lot. So I'm making a paradox between the two situations of this man found out there was a tunnel there, and these people saying that they don't know where these boys went, and not only that, they didn't make it to their destination. So I'm thinking it had something to do with reptilians, underground tunnels. They never found the boys. These are the two boys. Very eerily and scarily, throughout these different events of the time of my life, living in my hometown, these people were living around me and I did not even know it. But weird things would happen, like my house getting broken into, my children seeing people at the window, at their bedroom window with guns and different things like that. It was a lot going on, needless to say. And these just were never found. And I won't rest until I figure out for real, for surely what happened to them, simply because it's all tied together. My situation to their situation, it just is sad, to say the least. So with these underground tunnels being discovered and or hidden, the dogs were able to pick up a scent. You know, it just really seemed understandably. And then I was in a video today. I think was watching a video today with a shapeshifter saying something about some missing children and saying that they were taken and some, without a trace. So this seems to be a repeated pattern with these beings in children, which we know for a fact that is a pattern with these beings in missing children, because not only do they love to feed off of fear, but it especially pertains to children as well. And from a reader that I watched about her input is that they never made it to the destination, which apparently the destination is supposed to be to an island of a rich woman. So with these different events going on and these people buying children, slaving them out, eating them, whatever they may be doing, this is all interconnected. And the more that we stop fighting with each other, the more that we'll be able to protect our own children, um, people that we know, people that we don't know. Because, like that farmer was saying, it's about our future generations, not about us. Us, it's about doing something right now in order to, you know, have stable foundation in the future as to pertaining to these different events going on and how they need to be rectified. Underground trails, okay, I read the Wi-Fi coming in from the dead bodies, people, consciousness in AI, like the movie Minority Report, that as well. If y'all did not know, and I feel like, there's good and bad FBI, CIA, NSA, whatever, right? Some of these people use it for good, some of these people use it for bad, which is why it's very important for us to be able to be able to protect ourselves and to show and help other people protect themselves as well. As far as exposing how they do track people, how you can find out if they're in your location. Say, you know, look at the movie Set Up. This movie called Set Up on my playlist, and it's on my second playlist, my movie night playlist, movie night 2, if I'm not mistaken. That's been coming up a lot too. Minority Report been coming up. um, the Goombas with Mario Brothers, the '80s movie, is been coming up, or in the '90s. I don't know, one of those, right? That's been coming up in Big Hero 6, Baymax. What did Baymax do? He flew over what looked like pretty much the Golden Bridge, right? And a hero was looking for the person who unalived his brother. Now, dude said it was an accident. He was vengeful. He was mad. A he needed a operation to help him not only get his revenge but get his daughter back from space and time that she was stuck in. Because this man that created this time machine, she ended up getting stuck there. And him thinking that she was not alive anymore, he wanted to unalive him. And same thing with Hero. He wanted to unalive, the guy that was trying to get his daughter back. Ultimately, to figure out, let's just get the justice. There's no need for unaliving. These are just things that the generational curse got to stop somewhere, right? Somebody got to take some kind of sensible accountability. Thirsty. Okay? So, Big Hero 6. And of course, the people with the different inventions and everything, and they work together to bring everything back into order. And also, Big Hero Baymax, he also found the man's daughter in the portal and sacrificed himself, his body at least, and gave Hero his consciousness. And it was a good movie, to say the least. So that's a good movie. You guys can help decipher with your children as to what's going on current day. That and Robot Boy. This motherfucker just. And then this fucker. Y'all forgive me. These people like do some stupid shit. I just be so. They like that child that really just. Lord forgive me. I feel like they need to ask them like they ain't never had an accident, they ain't never had no repercussions. And people that don't have repercussions, they don't know what it feel like to fucking hurt. They just ego that. Oh my God, you said something and it hurt my feelings, and I want to kill you. No, like can't take life for real. Like I don't know where this idiot's rocket exploded, but yeah, I feel like it did something to everybody. Needless to say, because I didn't even really know what happened until like fucking 2 days ago. And all I can do is shake my fucking head like this is ridiculous shit. Ridiculous. That's why God wanted me to talk about this, because a lot of this shit is happening present time. It's really agitating. Then people using history. But destroy traumatizing areas of melanated people. Traumatizing areas of melanated people. Oh, for instance, the plantations, right? They're using the plantations, they're making money off of it, knowing damn well the true history of it. Jamestown, right? Jamestown is technically, no, Oscartown. Oscartown is technically, what is that river that, mouthful. Wait, where'd it go? Did I put it on this one? Lake Lanier. Okay, thank you, whoever said that. So, is Oscartown is actually Lake Lanier, right? There's been another death on Lake Lanier. Now, I want to tell you, they flooded Oscartown and made it Lake Lanier because there was a whole town full of melanated people being prosperous, just minding their own business, per usual. And these people came in, and there was, well, the reason why they came in is because they said, or a lady said that a melanated person looked at her, touched her, whatever, or was trying to holler at her, right? And that was against the fucking law, apparently. Their law in their mind, whatever. So they went to yet again another town. Grab your torch and pitchforks, looking ass, and murdered, raped, pillaged a town of melanated people, took over and ran their businesses, and then flooded it. Why did they flood it? Because more than likely they was getting their ass tore up by the spirits up in that motherfucker. Let's be real. So, get towed up. So they flooded it. So they flooded what they had. Hold on. What they had is a working system, minding their own business. Cemeteries, whatever, hometown schools, banks, they flooded the whole thing. And now that they flooded it, that same river is used to power Atlanta. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, for real. Because the energy in Atlanta, when I tell you, it is some crazy ass motherfucking shit going on over there. They got a little bit of everything over there. They got a little bit of werewolf, some kind of something. They got shapeshifters. By military, be careful if you stay by a military base. You do not want to live by a military base, especially right now. It was already forewarning. I put this in the message before. Don't know who got it, don't know who didn't get it, but I'm gonna repeat this right here, right now, okay? And I didn't even plug it up. And there's something there. Like I experienced so much there. I went by the water one time, early. I'm the only car there. Mind you, I slept that night, and it felt like it's not funny because I was like, I'm okay, but I felt the energy though, like the water was reaching out to me, and I love water, right? Love it, but my car swayed the whole night. I slept, got up early in the AM, like, oh, nah. Right. I guess I think I made a Facebook video about it. And I was sitting out there. I put my feet in the water. I came close to the water, but because of the area, I was like, I know there's alligators. You feel me? Like, I know there's more dangerous animals here. But this wasn't, I swear to God, it wasn't even an animal. It wasn't one that they would want you to know about. And I could swear for Jesus it was a mermaid. It was at a distance. It had to be over 40 feet away. And it was huge. And it like twisted about the water and I seen like the butt of it to the tail getting back in the water. I said, oh hell no. I kept my ass to the motherfucker car. I was like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. I got my ass back in that car. I said, okay. See, yeah, I think I just seen a mermaid, and it has been mermaid sighted in that area. Um, which I would now simply because of the unaliving and the flood incidents that have happened there. So, and then only that, I told y'all I experienced a being, whatever it was, touch me cold as ice and to my bone. I touched my skin, still warm. And I'm like, what the fuck you touching me? And I just passed out. I was gone. And I was just like, oh my God. So all the spiritual experiences that are there, not all bad, not all good. But there's definitely a boost in activity in that area. And a lot of children go missing over there as well. There was a boy that was unalive at a school, wrapped up in a mat that they found unalive. So y'all just understand that what a lot of people have experienced and what we're letting you guys know and be aware of is a thing, is for your own protection, for your own safety, for your own awareness, for your own research to do, for your own ability to have an open mind and reflect. So, excuse me. Trying to look at the next subject. 444-444. Woo! 888. And 3 6. I tried to work in the field. Okay, I already put that. I already talked about that. Who want to work in that field? I don't know, because talked about the pushing clinics. We talked about that. Well, you want to be the know the word classes. Bay Area, childish, Excel, computer hackers, system administration. Yeah, yada 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 yada. All the shit that I had to put together is it, and that's the thing about patience. That's the thing about patience. I could have been an insane, crazy person, and which I would have thought was crazy, insane, right? Everybody would have forgot about me after the fact of my outlash, outburst, whatever you want to call it, simply because people was picking and fucking with me. But Ace of Cups, I decided to emotionally grow, heal, and evolve, and excuse me, take accountability for others and myself, simply because I chose to. It was like I did not wake up and choose violence. Okay, death at the bottom of the deck. That's all I kept saying to myself. I said, "Oh, this motherfucker just woke up and chose violence. Huh? He just woke up and just all the king's horses and all the king's men could put her together again." Oh, Jesus Christ, please help me. Five of Cups, Five of Swords, right next to each other. Five of Cups, cried over spilled milk. Five of Swords, that's being caught, being deceptive. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna double check. What is the Five of Swords? Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. Five of Swords. This thing keep playing with me. What is the Five of Swords? What is the Five of Swords? What is the Five of Swords in the tarot deck? keep saying, what is the Bible story? Stop playing with me. Yeah, Five of Swords being caught. Look, they cried over spilled milk, being caught, got caught being deceptive, finding their fucking Cheerios. Four of Swords, they're gonna have to go sit their ass down and heal somewhere. And that's the judgment on it. Five of Cups. Five of Swords. Four of Cups, rest and rejuvenation. Judgment. Judgment. King and Queen of Cups. King and Queen. I'm tired. King and Queen of Cups. Late night is not my best at all. Six of Swords. Oh, moving on the calm waters. It is out here. The Star. Shine bright tonight, you and I. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. What a fortune at the bottom of it. How'd you get down there? I must have split it wrong. I did. It wasn't wrong. It was meant to be. I'll say that because when you're used as a vessel, don't nothing happen on accident. My eyes twitched because I said that. Okay, well, then, emotional maturity, emotional balance, the Queen and King of Cups, and then we seen the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Jesus. Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups, toil and labor. No, that's Eight of Pentacles. Cups, 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 cups. Judgment, kitty cat. It so happened the judgment card. It's a cat. The Emperor. For the Five of Swords. This shit flipped over quick. I felt the energy on that one. Three of Pentacles. So the Emperor came out for the Five of Cups. Oh, let me move this thing because that was in the way. My little booklets. Some call it paranoid. I call it prepared. Excuse me. Papa Swords. Oh Lord, how long was it? Was it unplugged? It was. Damn. Three of Pentacles for the Five of Swords. Oh God. Within arms and low reach. Okay, this is a 6-card spread today. And I put it out like a book. The Lovers, Four of Swords, Rest and Rejuvenation. This is also Gemini energy. The Hierophant is Aries energy. And you know, the Pentacles is also Earth energy. On the Four of Swords, where swords represent air energy. I was about to say Pisces. No. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Judgment. What is this? Eight of Pentacles. With the Page of Swords. Didn't I sleep with eight? No, I looked up the Eight of. What did I just look up? The Five of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles in Tarot. The Eight of Swords in Pentacles. In Pentacles. I need Jesus. I didn't say. Did I say Eight of Swords? Jesus. The Eight of Pentacles in Tarot. I need to be stupid, man. King of Cups. Oh, that is that's toil living. I knew it was gonna come out. I said it earlier. Toil and labor, judgment. Ooh. That's a message of toil and labor. That's the judgment. King of Cups. This shit flipped over. Did y'all see that? The Hierophant. Somebody's getting higher to their dreams. Because the Emperor is the king, all the kings in one. That's self-mastery. No. Hell no. One for the Queen of Cups. What the? Page of Cups. An offer, an emotional offer. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. Six of Cups, Cups, Cups. Damn, they just all flipped over at one time. Why I say Six of Cups? An offer from the past? I'll be damned, the Six of Cups came out. Well, I'm gonna say Six of Swords. Six of Swords moving calm over the calmer water. And this is the Ace of Cups. That's an offer from God. Six of Swords, over calmer waters, offer from God. Six of Cups, offer from the past. I swear, for Jesus. That's a mole. It's a mole. Damn, Six of Swords. That's a double confirmation. That's a triple confirmation. It came out on the Six of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Damn. With the Three of Wands, leaving old shit behind and looking forward to the new. These hoes ain't loyal. I just nigga want you, baby. Do nothing for you. Look at this one over here. That one mad. That one happy. And look at this, just the star. Just look at the duality of this card. Very simple, if you ask me. Uh-oh. Let me get one for the star. Y'all see that? Well, I had the feeling that was gonna come back out. The Queen of Cups came back out with the Seven of Cups options. Queen of Pentacles came out under the Queen of Cups offer. Eight of Cups total. Hold on. Queen of Cups with the Seven of Cups. That is usually options, making the right choices, can mean a few different things. Queen of Pentacles came out under the star with the Two of Swords. So usually being cut off. Temperance, balance, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, balance. So stoking the flame. Yeah, that emperor, the emperor though, has the Merkaba. That's self mastery. That's all the kings put in one. Oh, 5 of Cups. Somebody could be feeling heartbroken because you could have self mastery and still feel lonely, right? It's a thing. Being at the top, taking the temple path, being the healed person can feel very lonely, or this person is on a mission of self mastery, and that's the judgment of feeling there. And that's what a lot of people is on right now. Some people aren't. We're all on our own levels. Um, this could be healing, of course, the inner child, and we're always on this mission, right? That's never ending story. So that's a never ending story. There's a few ways that this reading can go. You might pull out a totally different story than I do. Use your own discernment. What fits for you and what does not, let it go. Not everything will apply. Some things will seem very vividly clear, and if it does, then that's okay. But you know, not everything is meant for everybody. My energy be coming out so clear in these readings. Sometimes I'll be watching, I'll be like, stop it, you lying. And then the shit happened, I'm like, once you see, you cannot unsee. I don't know how you can unsee it. I don't know how many, as far as I done got, even just a little bit that I had understood, there was no unseen. What the hell? There was no unseeing what the hell was going on at all. Aquarius. Humanitarian. People have me dying, they gonna say. I thought about it too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it, and then somebody put it on the video. It's talking about dump truck crashing out because then nobody showed up for his birthday party. That is some shit that a toxic Gemini would do. I can tell you that. That is some toxic Gemini shit. What in the world? Let it go. Let it. Oh shit. Well, purify, cleanse, and release. We're gonna stick with that. Purify, cleanse, and release. Ooh, my nose. Confirmation. Let me get one for the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Five of Swords and Three of Pentacles. I started busting up laughing when I heard it. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. I was up here busting up last night. The nose of the moon, release, clear, and align. That should be the collaboration. Collaboration is the Three of Pentacles, working together. This could be with your lower chakras as well. Remembering healing the inner child. Yeah, because y'all see the way that this spiral is going, is loosening the energy. So that could be loosening toxic energy and realigning front to back of the chakras, of the emotional chakras. So you have a more firm foundation. Jesus, face it. Jesus, face it. North node of the moon, release, clear, and align. Oh yeah. So you won't be left out in the cold, because ultimately, it doesn't matter who, what, when, or what's around you. If you are not in alignment, you are going to feel left out in the cold. Excuse me. The Lovers in the Four of Swords. Oh shit. Putrefaction, Shadow Realm. Oh my God. Okay, so damn. Well, a lot of what comes, I know when there was a lot of earthquakes, there's, when they have earthquakes in California, my baby, she told me she seen shadow people, like, and I don't know what the fuck was going on. Because I was asleep, apparently. But it was causing events to happen in our apartment, too. So it was like crazy. And I guess shadow people come up out of the ground. Well, that makes sense, right? See, so this made me think, like, what are shadow people too, as well? Because if them things down there, down underground, they come from down there, and I've seen myself from up here. What is them down there? Hopefully that answer will pop up real quick. Okay, so Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Can I get a confirmation for Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please. Get more candy bars. Girls take a shower to get more power. I'm so glad when people ain't come play on my channel, because I was ready to light their ass up today. I am lying. See. Unapologetically. In the best way that I do. It's never really too distasteful, for real. Respectfully. The energy just be reciprocated. And not even in the way that they put it out there. Jesus. If I did, I could take it to hell, for real. Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Toil and Labor, Page of Swords. This could be a message. It is a message. A toil and labor that is judgment. Conjunction, becoming whole again. Life and death and love and birth and peace and love on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Oh, come on to sing it with me. You know the rest of the key. If it's about it, it's about it. Sing along with me. Life and death and love and birthday. Life and death and love and birthday. Me too, from my me to la. And peace and love on the planet Earth. That's Steven Universe, you guys. Go look up that song. King of Cups and the Hierophants. So there is some fire energy, of course, with the wand energy, cups, emotions. Oh, son of a bitch. I did not want to see this motherfucker and I seen it earlier. Ah! That's what I was saying. Boys in a Mars, I get more candy bars. Girls take a shower to get more power. I was sleeping on my head and I redid the front. My little twisties, they was twisting, okay? Oh, this world Saturn got to break these patterns. Drive energy and passion, Mars. Hierophant, like I said, Aries energy, fire, fire. It's just to be somebody in some fiery ass energy. They could be, mastering all the elements in their chart, or even they could be mastering the element that they ain't got in their chart. I say it's not impossible. Just work on it. What is this, anyways? Okay, the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Can I get one for the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, please? Thank you. There's a lot up in there. What gave it? I did not want to see Mars. I wonder where is Mars placed at this time in the new moon in Cancer. I wonder. Dumbass. It made me want to say that. Y'all remember Red off of That 70s Show? Smack that nigga right upside his fucking fan head. Crash out dummies. What the fuck? Trying to get them together now. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Sagittarius, free yourself. I'm gonna take what flipped up in the hook, right? Black Moon and Aries, lead your life. So this Aries energy may be needed to take action and lead your own life, which I know respectively we all need to do, right? Excuse me, is a thing. Mercury, to reflect on, there goes those hummingbirds. Communication and truth, with communication and truth. Lead your life with communication and truth. Free yourself. Lead your life with communication and truth. This is the message. But I feel like this is supposed to come out second as opposed to this shit that flew out and that shit stayed in my head. But it's what flipped up right. Let me see. Whew. Correlation, soul ascension, Pluto, endings in regeneration, and Black Moon Lilith in Libra. You deserve balance. That makes sense. This one first. This one second. And this one third. That makes sense. I feel you know, the Queen is responsibility. Let's see. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Wands. Well, damn. I ain't had to do that much for that one now, did I? Separation, division, and integration. I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. I will be your hero, your strength, anything you need. I will be the sun in the sky. I will light your way for a time. I promise you, with you I will. I will. I will. I will. You. Let me be your baby, yeah, baby. Okay, the star, the star. That is not the Queen of Pentacles. That is the King of Pentacles. Well, let me take this back. Let me take it back. Back to back. Remember how I was saying this star? I said, look how that star is over there angry. Somebody's jealous, and yes. King of Pentacles with the fuckery. Fuckery. The seven, yeah, because I was remembering there is a snake in one of those cups. I swear to God, I thought that was the Queen of Cups. And that's why I was confused when I seen the Two of Swords. I'm like, cut off, temperance, create balance. So somebody could be cutting off options to create balance. The star. Can we get confirmation, please? The moon. Intuition and emotional healing. So that could be the case. Wait. What was at the top of the deck? Black Moon, Lilith, and Taurus, you are worthy. Okay. Let's see what comes out for this last one. And then we'll get into the Empress of Light Oracle deck. This is the Black Moon, Lilith, Cosmic Alchemy Oracle. Multiplication of your higher self. So this is someone trying to step into their energy temperately in balance, balancing out their emotions, balancing out their elements, the water, fire, air, earth elements. Release perfections at the bottom of the deck, Black Moon and Virgo. Makes sense. At the top of the deck, Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. Honor your emotions. Empress of Light Oracle deck. Empress of Light. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be over there doing the funny stuff. Okay. Can I get one for the first pile, please? And thank you. Just hold on. Ooh. Now hold on. Showing them a lot, I'm gonna get you. You so sweet. Honey, you got that honey. Something is funny. You really turn me on. You got honey. Something funny. Okay. Can I get one for the first? The first. Please, thank you. Earth Magic. Fearlessness, removing obstacles. I love this deck. Fearlessness, removing obstacles. Ooh. No. Hey, y'all, do me right, please. Now is not the time, please. I said I would never complain, but today, give me one, maybe two. Please, and thank you. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, clarity, planning, releasing illusions. This is came out with the nodes of the moon, releasing, clearing, and aligning. Over there. For the third, putrefaction, shadow release. Well, shadow release, huh? They said we here. I have a movie called Shadow Shadow People. It is on my movie night playlist. It's on the first one. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's on the first one. putrefaction shadow release. Excuse me. Sacred action and decisive focus. Well, damn. Yeah. There's gonna be some people y'all not gonna understand. It's like a forewarning. These beings, some people gonna be taken over. And they will not be them. They will be something completely different. And if you pay close enough attention, they're not going to they're not going to function the same. You'll be able to know. This one for 4, conjunction, becoming whole again. Or this could be the people as well, on the other hand, on the other side of the coin as well, that are in tune with their shadow side. They have the balance, they have the temperance of, and this is their judgment, rightfully. They're coming into balance with their shadow side. Because it's not all bad. We have light and we have dark. Everybody has light and dark. It's just how we use it. What are your intentions, Julie Son? Oh, hello. Dang. When was that hello? That hello must have been way back. Colton the man. What's up, Colton? I'm in the zone. People just been popping up and popping out. They ain't been saying nothing, so I didn't even see it. Hello, Colton. Hello. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Leave a comment. Yeah. Whole again. Becoming whole again. Conjunction. The illuminated path. Guide. Oh, yeah. Let me get one for Mars. Drive, energy, and passion. Drive, energy, and passion. I'm just thinking shit in my head about that action. Oh Lord, drive, energy, and passion about that action. That could be in a positive or a negative. What we gonna use it for? Hey, hun. I seen it. I already liked it. Yes, I got you. I hit the like. I hit the like button. Thank y'all for hitting the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for leaving a comment. Yes, I watched it, honey. I want one. Y'all gave me 3. I said, okay, I might take 3. I'll take 3. Tag on. Precognition, psychic ability, future vision. Precognition, psychic ability, future vision. Sacred gratitude that we do need to have. Okay. Reverend. Appropriation and prayer. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. That is not what that came out for. That came out for Mars. I'm tripping. That came out for Mars. Precognition, sacred, gratitude, and angelic assistance. Okay, for Mercury. Passion, Mercury, communication, communications. Yes, communications. Y'all be careful with your communications. Be very protective of your backgrounds, everything. Because this war is going to be more than it's already been technical. They've already been hacking our accounts and different things like that. So just be aware, okay? Have security. You can afford it. Buy. They have like the security insurance, alarming. Lock your social security numbers so they can't be used. You can call and have them locked, and you can call and have them unlocked. Just ask them about the timing in which you can have it locked and unlocked, so you guys will know. And just in case you may need to run your credit or whatever, but you can always keep it locked when you're not using it, so you don't have the potential risk of it being used or frauded or whatever. And if it still gets done that way, then you can hold the business accountable, right? Miracles from Mercury. Miracles, ancestral wisdom. Divine feminine, magnetic, receptive power. Summoning power in instinct, intellect, and control. Summoning power, instinct. Remember, grounding is important as well, not only for body and circulation, but for getting the negative energy and anxiety, depression, anger, and all that stuff, just release it right into the ground. Release it. Don't hold on to it. Multiplication. Your higher self. No. Separation. Division and integration. Separation, division, and integration. Hit one for that, please, and thank you. Woo. River of blessing, releasing constraints. She has a knife. Releasing constraints. It's almost like she's being childlike too. Remember doing the little doggy face, the little shadow puppets. River blessing, releasing constraints. Remember, being childlike, not childish, right? Our childlike nature should always be able to be expressed. and not suppress. Suppression is depression. Multiplication of your higher self, please and thank you. That is 47. 47 Roman. Ooh, y'all go look at that movie. 47 Roman is a good movie. I like that movie. Very interesting. Act. They keep on playing too much. Oh, innovation, new creations, multiplication of higher self. Innovation and new creation. Balance, stability, standing firm, creating a firm foundation. The foundation is shaky because old things have to pass away for new things to begin. Like this old government system, we just didn't know how it's going to happen and when it was going to happen and how things were going to happen, but we knew that they were coming, right? Calming the waters, peaceful self regulation. Peaceful self regulation. Balance, stability, standing firm. Creating your own firm foundation as well. Keeping you grounded, level headed, despite the chaos and craziness that may be going on around you. Because, whoo, don't let it consume you. Do not let it consume you at all. Abundance, future wealth of plenty. You feel me? Feel me? 10, a completion. With another 10, pay attention to the animals. Pay attention to the animals. The fuckers up there being that damn evil, killing them animals. That's fucked up. I might get those cars go with this deck. They almost didn't look like they came with the deck. So I was gonna say that don't look right. Oh, somebody left a comment. It looked like it moved. Drink plenty of water. Cleanse your system fast. Ooh. You are gonna be all right. And at least if anything happens, you can at least say, understand how to get your soul out of entrapment before anything happens, right? This is about freeing your soul, freeing your being from being entrapped here. Hmm. About to be 3 hours. So, I hope y'all feel well. Stay hydrated. Plenty of water, cleanse, fast, heal, rejuvenate. Get your mineral, silver, copper, platinum, iridium. That's it. Right. Copper's for external use for your skin to help you, vibrationally that way. And get some plants in your house to help you cleanse the air within your home, bring life into the house as well. Those are natural, nature filters that they don't want you to know about. They don't want you to work with. Crystal gems, clear quartz you can use to help you with clearing away negative energy, right? The energetic fields that they project out through these electronic devices. You can help cleanse the environment around you. Also, protection. Black gems for reflection. If you don't want them to reflect um, away from you, there's some gems that you use shiny, some gems that you use rough, some gems you use rounded, some gems you use pointed. They all have their own different purposes and points of reference of how and why they are used. Okay? So, and for balancing your energy, opal. This has also lava rocks on them as well with the opal. Opal is good for feminine and masculine balancing of the energy of the feminine and masculine energy. Okay, so you guys can use onyx, uh, onyx. I always want to say phoenix. Y'all, it's been a minute since I have had to run this down. I made a point and attempt not to really so much focus on repeating that. gemstones that are good for protection. Black tourmaline. Oh my God. Look, black tourmaline. You gotta be careful with black tourmaline. Some of these gems you can soak in salt, some of these gems you cannot. But black tourmaline is definitely good for protection. Tourmaline. So it must be a different form. Black star sapphire. Damn. Onyx. Black obsidian, which I believe this one is obsidian. This black bracelet right here is obsidian. I usually keep me an obsidian and a tourmaline. Then I keep the white version of black tourmaline. This is good for cleansing energy. You cannot put this one in water at all. Some of the gems become poisonous if you put them in water. I forgot what other one can be poison if you put it in water. But you have to really do your research and find out how to cleanse. What's the best way to cleanse them? Either in salt water or smoking them with some sage. Like sunstone. I'm pretty sure they have like a black quartz. They have black jasper. They have black agates, AGET. And I'm not saying that mermaid was bad, evil, or whatever, but grade quartz, amazing top grade quartz. Wait, quarterly, quantity, quanti, something like that. Green emerald. I know they got way more black gems than that. Citrine, tourmaline, black opal, amethyst, peridot, garnet, lapis, tiger's eye, rose quartz. I forgot what this one was called, but this is like for a heart chakra. It's a heart chakra type energy. I think it may be for like confidence and something else. Something. Confidence, courage, something like that. Boy, look, let me tell you, one of those very transformative. What are some of the green gems? What is that? That really extraterrestrial gem. It's a green one. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up in a second. Oh, this thing is acting crazy. A pink or a red? It looks like a pink. But everything is different for everybody. People use their gems for different reasons. Oh, it's an emerald. What is that other green one? I don't know what that shit. You really want shit to move in your life? You really want to feel some type of way? You gonna have to need that gem, and it's a green one. Let me see. Hold on. Well, it's not showing up. It'll probably show up more on Google if I search it that way. Ooh. Oh shoot. There's so many different gems. It's crazy. And then like there's like a zebra print gem. There's all kind of gems. They have the stickers, and I just took the stickers off. I do have a jade. Jade is on my necklace. I have a jade. Kuan Yin. I have Egyptian glass as well. Evil eye, of course. Oh, we do. So Moldavite. It just popped into my head. Okay, the green gem, it didn't even show up either. It didn't show up. That's probably right there. No, that's tourmaline. Okay, green transformative. If you want things to move out of your way that you don't even know what's in your way, get tourmaline. Mind you, cleans everything before you use it. Then you have to program it into what you want it to use, what you want it to help you with, right? Tourmaline. Was it tourmaline? It's not. I'm tripping. Tourmaline green. I said moldavite. 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 Green gem Moldavite. Moldavite can be expensive depending on where you get it from. What kind of Moldavite is that? Shit. Yeah, my Moldavite was shaped like Maui's hook. Gonna tell you, that's how transformative my life has been. It was shaped like Maui's hook. And what was crazy is I had it in my car, couldn't find it nowhere. Nowhere. And sometimes gems will go somewhere else where they're needed as well. So, that just can depend on your walk and what you needed it for. So, yeah, Moldavite did ultimately leave after I got to a certain point in my life. And what's crazy is it's the only one, and it's a green gem. It's the only one that really, really did that I can remember freely into myself, unless it was stolen. Because I still haven't found it in my car whatsoever. Still haven't found that Moldavite. So, Moldavite, you want to speak your heart and not give no F's, it truly has that energy to it. It will remove obstacles. It will move shit out your way. It will move shit out your life. Just, it's be ready. You have to be ready for that one. You have to just. It does what it does what it do. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. Moldavite really does. This is Moldavite. Yeah, it's Moldavite. So, one of my teachers, she had Moldavite earrings, she had a Moldavite necklace, and I think she had a Moldavite ring too. I said, "Damn, you're fucking bold." Like, I said, "Shit, ain't no way in hell I can have that much Moldavite around me." But I'm like a Scorpio naturally, but she was an extra Scorpio. I don't know. She had very much so Professor Snape, whatever energy. It's so good. So good. So good. What the hell? So Moldavites. She got some soft hair. Just trust me. You got that coily hair. It don't work the same. Interesting. I don't want to make a Nerf look unrealistic at all. He looked like he hurt his whole back flexing. Um, trying to think. And by the way, if you pick up a gym, just if you feel the energy of where you're going and it feels right for you, right? If a gym wants you and is calling out to you, because you can pick up different gyms and they will all have different energies, pick what feels right to you. And that's how you know the gym is for you, right? Is the best way to pick out gyms. Ooh, Jesus. I don't even think that was funny. I think that lady died too. But let your gym, pick you. You pick your gym. You guys pick each other, and you'll feel the difference. So that's pretty much how I pick my gyms, based off the feel of the gym. And I programmed them for certain things that were like against me, certain things that were happening in my life that were kind of, out of sorts, things that were being against my will, right? So you can program them for different type of things like that, and they will help you, they will guide you, they will protect you, and you protect them. I love my gyms like they're my baby, so it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Mm, y'all, a couple of nights ago, I was so mad. I wasn't really mad, but I was like, damn, I should have got up and moved it. But I was really tired, and I took out one of my earpieces, and I thought I threw it like close to my purse. I tossed it. First of all, I should have got up when I heard it go. Ding. When I heard it hit something, I should have got my butt up. But I was so tired, I went to sleep. I got up the next day. It had filled in water, and I couldn't be mad at nobody but me. I couldn't be mad at nobody but me. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I knew I should have did it, but I didn't do it. I procrastinated it, and that's what I did. So, it is what it is. What? Okay. She getting her little fascia going with her there you go. I hate it when this thing do that. It just move where it want to. She gone. That's what it's called. So she's just getting her little Qigong going. Qigong is this thing right here. It helps circulate the blood, tighten up the facial muscles, neck muscles, all that kind of good stuff. Helps the blood flow first and foremost. That's the main thing. So whoa, wax off, baby edges. Yeah, she gonna hurt, girl. That is a lot of hair she just waxed off. Girl, you look at it and snatch some of your eyebrow shit off. That crazy ass type of wax. They slather down and they rip the whole. They gotta yank it sometimes because you can't yank it off at all at one time. That's crazy ass work. And then she got down to the damn edges, damn near the other edges she did want to toe out. She was in tears. I'm gone, y'all. Gotta rest, rejuvenate, work it out, walk it out. Y'all be great. Peace, love, and unity in the communities. Y'all, I don't support Trump. I just really can't stand his fucking actions and hope that he grow up and mature fucking one day. And one day it will be not too soon enough for him up in his old ass age. So we can only hope to be better examples for our children and not the example of these fucking leaders because it's like, who do you want your children to model after? Who truly do you want your children to model after? You know, this is the question that everybody needs to beg themselves and really ask the question. Y'all be great. Self love, self care. Look in the mirror so you are best thing that ever fucking happened to this planet. And do so. And be so. Only you can do it. Only you can prevent forest fires. Y'all be great. Love y'all. Love yourself.